Hello! Welcome to Let's Get Together. This is Sandy with needsaribbon.com bringing you a Let's Get Together where we can do our kits, assemble our kits together, or you can just bring anything along and this is craft time together. However you see this time being used. I personally like to put my kits together and show you some tips and tricks that I've learned as our kits are somewhat universal, global, especially like this one is not a paper pumpkin kit, and that means there are probably no words because they are sold globally. As you can see, we have English, French, I'm not sure which is German and which is Dutch. I'm going to guess that's German and that's Dutch. I may have them flipped around, don't know either. But so consequently it's a lot of pictographs and you need a degree in map interpretation to sometimes understand them. That's not to say they're hard. It's just once you learn the process, it's better. Oh, I had that way upside down. Look at that. That's funny. That is the right side up. And our pretty little craft boxes with the stripes and polka dots. We're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to open my box. There is no cellophane wrap on this because it is a, it's not a paper pumpkin, so it's not shipped in the mail. It comes in an order, a standard order. And the item number in English is 162431. 162431. And this is one of those, I laugh, true confessions moments. I'm going to put my box aside. I have, as I say every single Let's Kit Together, I don't peek. The only thing I knew about this kit is that it had that, I assume that's Orchid Oasis, is that this is the kit that I have tried to do since June, and I kept not ordering it. Oh my gosh. I cannot tell you how many orders that I placed, and this finally came in September. I'm like, okay, what is wrong? There is something inherently wrong with my system. I've got a better system now to kind of keep track. I really had no methodology before, so that is part of the problem. In any case, thank you and welcome to Let's Get Together with Sandy with Needs a Ribbon. I'm going to go ahead. The first thing I always do, I mention this every time, is I pull out my instructions and I take a look. So it looks like this kit makes 8 cards and envelopes in 2 different sizes. I haven't measured. We'll have to look. That looks like it's a slimline. The 2 different slimline cards. We'll see. The colors are beautiful. I will say that. That's about all I know about this kit. Is because I kept missing it, and I'd like to say I'm embarrassed, but it was just kind of a it happens. It was a busy summer. I don't know. I have a checkoff list when I place orders. I don't know how I kept repeatedly missing it. I don't know. That lighting, I hope the lighting's okay. What I see in my camera is not how it videos and displays to you, so I'm not sure. So this is our kit components. And the colors are Lemon Lolly, it is Orchid Oasis, Petal Pink, Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet, and Wild Wheat. That is a very pretty color combo. And here's a little tip for the card kits. If you like the colors, there is no reason you can't take that as a color chip, whatever, and go make your own projects using that color combo, because they are really beautiful together. What is the Petal Pink and Sweet Sorbet? Okay, Petal Pink and Sweet Sorbet. That really is a very pretty color combo. I will say that. So I'm going to go ahead and open up. And so it looks like, since this is an international kit, I've noticed that on the not pumpkin kits, excuse me, that the first page inside in your actual instructions, now again, I repeat myself a lot with these Let's Get Togethers, is because we are a global company, we have the imperial inches and metric measurements if there's ribbon to be had. Is there ribbon in this kit? I don't think there is, but that's cool that they include them anyway. I think it's just on their printing format. So the first page, as you flip open your instructions, it shows you how you should separate your ingredients by which components go with which kit. So I'm kind of trying to educate you on how to interpret that. So that's not instructions, that's just make your 2 piles. Or 3 piles if there were 3 different card styles. So let's go ahead and pull that out. I'm going to put all my little stuff aside. These are our bases or our envelopes. These are a layer. And that is I covered it up. Really good to do. So for card 2, we need the chevron printed card base. Okay, put that aside. And we have some, is this a base? Oh, it is a base. Okay, chevron. So these really are the slimline. Yeah, they are basically the slimline. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that when I kept missing ordering this. That it is a true slimline card. That's pretty cool that they did a kit with that. I wish more people, and I freely admit that I'm just going to keep talking and making piles. Beautiful Orchid Oasis. Oh, they feel nice too. Envelopes. So I'm just going to keep making my little piles. So this goes with the small slimline. Here's our global greetings. Are they self-adhesive? Oh, I don't know. Nope, I'm going to guess no. So we have our punch outs, or pre-cut, however you want to define it. So the pairs go with the mini slimline. Oops, there is a sheet back there. Pairs go with the mini slimline. And like my other kit togethers, we are only going to be making one of each. And you can make because once you learn how, you can make the rest on your own. You don't need to sit here and see me make them all. So we need these pretty little lemon lolly vellum stars. Let's see if that makes them show up better. We'll just put that there. I'm not going to sit and punch them out. These are You Matter, Meet Levy, and to, okay, I'm going to guess that is German. So English, German, French. That's definitely French. You as an amitié. And I don't know how to speak Dutch. My French teacher just rolled over in his grave for me hacketing that. But that's okay. I meant well. I haven't had anyone to practice with in forever, so pardonnez-moi. And yes, I did study French. Many indentured servitude years, we'll call it. Now I got, and then we have this really pretty, oh, it's 2 sheets. That's why it felt so thick. So, happy birthday. Says, I can't. My French is just too crappy. So we get 2 sheets, so there's 2 greetings on each sheet. So I'm just going to go ahead and punch one out and make our pile. These all go with the larger one. And then we have the last to separate is our Orchid Oasis leaves. God, these are really pretty. I gotta say, Orchid Oasis, sometimes it just hits me just pretty. So we need one of these for our small slimline. And the smaller, yep, a pair. So we need, they face each direction or something like that. So we need this pair for the large slimline. and then we can separate the rest of those later. So let's go ahead. We've made our 2 piles. We've got our adhesive set aside. I'm going to guess this is a no stamping kit. I didn't even think about that. There's no ink and there's no stamp set, so I don't need my ink block or my stamp block. Didn't know that. Again, I don't peek ahead. I learn with you. I share with you. Okay, so we'll turn to our middle of our fold out, which is instructions for card 1, which is the mini slimline. So we need to, that is the symbol, the little hexagon thing is for the dimensionals. And then the little brown filled in dots are glue dots, just to kind of help you define your map, cryptography, is that map? Actually, cryptography means something so different these days. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dimensionals on the back of our I've already forgotten, petal pink and whatever the other color was. Oh, sweet sorbet. So we need to put dimensionals there. We need to flip our pear over, and we're going to put 3 dimensionals according to our little chart on the back, like so. And then we need to put 2 glue dots on the back of this, and it doesn't, I'm going to peek ahead, and step 2, we're just going to finish our dimensionals, because I find this is easy. Just grab your sheet and finish with it. And then we'll come back to those. And then put the glue dots on the back of this Orchid Oasis beautiful foiled leaf piece. Several ways to do that. You can grab them with your scissors if you don't have a take your pick tool, or you can use your take your pick tool in a multitude of different ways. I only use the spatula side, but you can use the sticky side too, and grab that up, and they're saying right here and right here. Okay, so this may go really fast. We may be done soon tonight, and that's okay. They don't all have to take an hour. So we need our that is okay. I see. Okay, that's their instructions. You can barely see it on there. Really not very good, but the hexagons on there, the chevron pattern on the card base, the white card base, is barely visible. But yes, we go ahead and attach that now, so we can release that backing. You either do that by using your thumb, your thumbnail, you take your pick tool, you can peel it off with tweezers, a scissor, whatever tool works best. Tonight I am just rolling with my thumb, and have a garbage handy anytime you put a kit together. So we're going to go ahead, and because that is barely visible, I want to go back and look at the picture. Do you see why? Okay, so okay, yeah, that picture, not great, people. So our card opens on this side, so the opening goes this way. That's the first time I really have kind of a complaint, and you center it. And it's, I wouldn't call it a complaint, but it's bad. You really can't see what's going on. And then next we add in our pears. So we take the backing off of those. Really am digging this color combo. Put that down toward the half moon. And then we're going to take and release the backing on our glue dots for our Orchid Oasis leaves. This is again why you need to have a garbage handy. And there's a little tiny piece that didn't automatically punch out, and so we put that again. That is really hard to see the base there. So they're saying they put it in the opening like this. We'll put our greeting on. Yeah. It goes over in the lower left corner a little bit. Looks like it hangs over. Call it like that. And I think we're going to come back and put our little lemon lolly daisies on both cards at the end, because I can see that being easier to mass do them. So we're going to switch and go to card 2. This is just my working theory, so that it's going to be easier that way. So we need one of these wild wheat pretty pieces. We need a card base. So we got to flip our wild wheat pre-printed piece over, and it doesn't look like there's necessarily a top and a bottom. We need our adhesive sheet, and they recommend 8 dimensionals. So we'll place our 8 dimensionals. And if you're watching later, let me know if you've gotten this card kit and what you think of it, because man, I'm really digging this color combo. Okay, that's 8. We need our happy birthday, and I need to make sure all these little cutouts are removed. Wouldn't do to keep those on. Flip our happy birthday over, and we need 3 dimensionals on that according to our instructions. And we need 1 set of apples. Are they peaches? Peaches, probably. Maybe apples? Probably an apple. I don't know. And 2 on the back of our apples. And we're going to add some glue dots to the back of these 2 pieces. The Orchid Oasis beautiful foiled leaves. So we've got one that lays like that, and they're saying only 2. Okay. They are very generous with them. I'm pretty sure we've got more than enough to do. Plenty. And then the other one they have going that way, and we need 2. Okay. Yep, like so. Come on. Put those aside. And this one, the card base is a little more visible, so that kind of tripped me out a little bit. So make sure we have our fold on the correct side. It should be on the left side. Release the backing from our dimensionals on the wild wheat piece. And keep your garbage handy, or a bowl. I've been known to use paper bags, bowls, a variety of things. A little tin next to me over the years. If I don't have floor space, I'll use a little bowl or tin next to me, something that's kind of more non-static. And I mean, if you want to be literal, this little white piece, that's what they have as the top. It really doesn't matter. And we'll want to center that over our base. And Oh, we need to do 2 apple peach things. Okay, well, I missed that. They had 2 there. My bad. I'm sorry. You're all probably like, Sandy, didn't you see that there's 2? Well, I would have eventually caught it. So they're the same. We put them, so they kind of go down in the bottom of that top window. Grab our next set of fruit. We'll just call them fruit. They're fruit. Like that. And take the backing off of our greeting in whatever language you're choosing, which is really cool. If you know people that know an alternate language, you're not just in the US. I mean, gosh, wouldn't that be great? Or you could just, maybe you took a language class in high school with someone and you could surprise them and test their theory. So the next thing I want to know is, okay, this is the one that goes up. The stem, the tree, what would be the tree trunk goes from the right. Okay. Get that backing off. And we're going to stick that under my my dimensional's a little bit in the way. That's okay. Like that. Push that down. Now we need to get our next one and release the backing. And I assume that one goes in, yep. Stick it underneath here. So, and as you can see, the leaves are trying to be kind of like they're coming off the stem. Okay. Now, we'll bring our 2 cards back. We're going to go back to looking at, yes, instructions. I think I'm going to pull them both, lay it flat. And we have big sized ones and little. And so it looks like for the mini what do you call it? Mini slimline. Yeah, slimline. We use 3 large daisies, we'll call them, or flowers, and 2 small. And for the bigger card, we use 4 and 7. Okay. This is why I wanted to do this all at once. I just had a feeling that it would just, sometimes you can kind of sense. Okay, and the sheets are literally split in half. Make sure you are putting the adhesive on the back side. So we need 3, we need 6, 7 total of the big ones. And I haven't done the math to know 1, 2, 3, 4 if there are extras or if we use the entire sheet. That's a really good question. There probably are extras. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need a row to do each of the 2, and then 1, 2, 9. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Just want to kind of eyeball. And this is probably, I mean, this kit has gone together beautifully. This is probably the most tedious part. And if you wanted to take a shortcut, you could use regular glue dots and not the kit glue dots. I don't know if it would be that much faster, quite honestly. But there. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside. The backing came off that one. So I don't know where these go. So we have 3 big ones that go 1, 2, 3, if you can see that. So we'll put the 3 big ones down first on the mini slimline. They actually do punch out pretty easy. So right at the juncture of the 2 leaves, yep, this is a little, it's not hard. This is not complaining. It's a beautiful kit, but it is a little putsy. And putsy's fine in the name of beauty. So those are our 3 large daisies on the mini slimline. And now we need to add 2 small. Oops, that one broke. Wasn't cut all the way through. So be careful with those, especially the small ones. So we need to put another flower. I mean, you can put them anywhere you want, quite honestly. Let's see if there. And so there's our mini slimline with the 3 and then the 2 small daisies. That's a really pretty card. It really honestly is. I love the cutouts. The laser, I assume they're laser cut. I could be wrong. And then for this, the large slimline, we need 4 of the large. So where do they go? Again, it's kind of at your discretion. So it looks like it goes up here. Yeah. Large one. And a small one goes on the next set. Okay, so those are where I place my 4 large daisies. And then the small ones go kind of scattered around there. And again, when I put these kits together, you can do you. You can knock yourself out. You don't want to fuss with this. You don't have to do them at all. But they are pretty. Okay, and then we have those. So 4 more little ones. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, or 3 more little ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they tricked us. Okay, that's fine. I mean, there is no right or wrong. It's handmade. It's your kit. You do not have to put it together this way. So we're almost done here. Oh, this is a really pretty kit. I probably say that every week. I'm sure I do. I feel they just keep getting better and better, honestly. So that is it for assembling the beautiful Blossom Wishes kit. So we have our, God, these envelopes just really have a nice tactile feel. So that is now, whoa, I missed that score line. Thought it felt, I am way off. Look at that. Well, That is okay. So that'll go in like that. And then we have, we'll make sure this time. I'm gonna do it out in my trick of out and in. And then there's our mini slimline. Aren't those pretty? What a pretty kit. I mean, what a fresh, fun kit. And with, again, this color combination of, let's call it, oh, I can't remember who we could, I have to look it up. Lemon Lolly, which is in the center of the daisies, Orchid Oasis, Petal Pink and Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet, and Wild Wheat. What a beautiful kit. I thank you for joining me tonight for this edition of Let's Kit Together in the Blossom Wishes card kit, which makes 8 cards, 2 different sizes, 2 different styles, and beautiful Orchid Oasis envelopes. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.